Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today is the last day that you can enter the $500 giveaway for tomorrow. All that you have to do is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and check out the Discord. Why I'm saying that is because you have got to go into the Discord and quickly give me your YouTube name here in the giveaway section, or send it to me via a DM or via Twitter DMs. It doesn't matter how, but it's to see which people are really active and which people really have real accounts instead of just botting and quickly watching a video then bouncing again. But these are the core members who watch more than one video, who really are here, who really deserve a spot in my bigger giveaway. So if you were unluckily on vacation today or took a day off from watching my videos, it's too bad, guys. That's why I always recommend to have the notification bell on. I always give info at the beginning of the video about the giveaway, so I'm sorry about that. But hey, that's all you need to do. For today, guys, I got quite a lot of cool stuff about XRP, about some other cool coins as well. First of all, CZ from Binance. He says, the difference between the 2017 alt season and the next one is that this new one won't just have white papers. Projects in the next alt season will have products and users. They're still risky investments, but the industry is much healthier now. And I found that something that's really interesting because it is so true and relatable. A couple of years ago, so 2017, when this was all really booming and coming along, we were just more so investing in theory. You know, just in whatever people were preaching for and what sounded right. Also a lot of hype, what other people were doing, yada yada. Right now, we're seeing adoption, we're seeing users, and a lot is investing on what we've seen. And it's a lot less speculative, even though it's still risky, but a lot more results and vision based rather than just white paper / hype. I think that's a very big difference, and that's also why these prices the next all season will really be different than last 2 years ago already. I want to say last year, but it's 2 years ago. Since the whole setting is different, the amount of people in the crypto space has gone up drastically, and the amount of knowledge in the crypto space has also gone up drastically. So I'm thinking this alt season is going to be quite a bit different. But I also need to remind you that you should check out my second channel. It is called Dusty Finance. And once we hit 1,000 subs in here, we're giving away $500 as well. But all that you have to do is go check out these two videos. I really recommend it. They're so good. I just watched them again to quickly remind myself of what I have created. I'm proud. You know, I don't say that often, but I'm really proud to have created these videos. I put a lot of effort into them. They have no advertisements. They have no affiliate links, no course selling, no nothing. It's completely free. I recommend you guys all to check it out. I'm not selling you anything. This is just purely beneficial to you, and I put so much work in that I really want you guys to check it out. I put in so much work, guys. Make sure you just support it real quick. Just a couple of minutes of your time. Give me some feedback. I also will reward you if you give me some really valuable feedback. Now, guys, also make sure you follow me on Twitter. The name is the DustTBC. It is quite important that you do so. Now, following into XRP territory, though, an exciting Ripple slide brought to you by Swift. They explain how GPI, Corda, and XRP can work together. For some reason, they needed to clearly define their relationship with Ripple, but must still mention XRP. You can see it right here. Corda Settler, transfer funds on Corda, Swift GPI, cryptocurrency e.g. XRP, GPI link. We've talked about this before, but you can see here, trade transaction, company A, company B, of course, mutual. Need for settlement through this GPI link. The GPI link does not, again, they stated this specifically, the GPI link does not enable XRP or any other cryptocurrency settlement. Swift is not collaborating with Ripple in this POC. The GPI link aims at providing a settlement solution to trade ecosystems. Ripple does not operate a trade ecosystem. Their main business model is to provide clearing and settlement for cross-border payments. So what Kahneman, or Wrath of Kahneman, I don't know what his real name is, doesn't matter though, says right here is that they really wanted to specifically mention them, but then kind of crack them, sorta. XRP meaning. It's kind of interesting. They really want to specifically go for XRP right there. You can grab some theories around that. I don't know. I just find it interesting that they did that, and pretty cool find, pretty cool tweet. From Thomas McLeod, TM Cleoid 3. Today, Omni went live with our XRP validator. At Omni, we believe in a sustainable economy of access. It's clear that this one is one of the best possible ways to help sustain the XRP ecosystem. Excited to contribute to the community. Announcement soon. Hayden Tiffany, Mike Nardillo, or whatever. So yeah, Omni, I don't know what they all do. Rent products from stores near you. Doesn't matter, whatever. They got themselves another XRP validator. Another good step in the future direction. Always positive. Cannot say anything else about it. Really just good to have that all coming up. Just see this right here. Exclusive. LedgerX has launched the first physically settled Bitcoin futures contracts in the US, beating back to the punch. Wow. That's insane. I didn't even know that. Quickly give it a like right there. All right. China's monthly crypto rankings, Bitcoin takes 11th place, EOS still leads. So EOS is actually ridiculously popular in China, I noticed. Like, for a very long while here, we've seen EOS really beat upon beat the rest of all of these cryptos. But I find it quite interesting how they've never really mentioned XRP specifically. Let's see if actually any of these two give us the rankings, because I don't know where to find them. I actually did not search for it. I thought it would just give you guys a general idea. If you guys know where the rankings can be found, let me know, as I personally have no idea where to find it. Chinese mining giant becomes first to file U.S. IPO, unconfirmed report. Alright, so Chinese Bitcoin mining giant Canaan Creative has allegedly filed a $200 billion initial public offering requested with United States regulators. That's quite interesting. So this is saying China's monthly crypto rankings. Yeah. In its latest rankings, the Chinese CCID Research Institute put Bitcoin in the 11th spot of the 37 currencies in digital technology. In terms of technology, application, and innovation, the ranking results were published by Forex Crunch on July 31st. When you press here, it actually shows you something else. It just shows you to another article, which we just saw for a second, but I don't know where to find the exact link to all the information, all the whole list. Yeah, if you can find it, let me know in the comment section. I'll probably check it out, give you guys some info on it next time, because I want to know what XRP is at. I think it will be quite interesting to know. Bitcoin is controlled by Chinese miners. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. So again, this is an interesting situation, because from the title, I had a few questions. I didn't really know what was going on, but the chief executive officer at Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, on Monday in an interview with Bloomberg, said that Bitcoin is controlled by China. So yes, it was actually quite true. He did actually say it. There is a video on it on Twitter from Bloomberg. Right here, 5 minutes of video, and oh my days, that was loud. It came out of my headset. My headset is on full volume. That was ear-breaking, to say the least. But yeah, there's a full 5-minute video here talking a little bit about everything. He says at the top here, I think the US dollar works pretty well. We don't need a new fiat currency, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, on why he thinks Facebook took an arrogant approach with Libra. I mean, we took this on a smaller scale. Quickly explain to you guys what it was about, but this part was also quite cool. This remark was made by the CEO while discussing how the Ripple project is different from other blockchain projects. He pointed out that Ripple is working in line with the already laid down regulations for the entire banking system, while the others, referring to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Facebook Libra, are attempting to challenge the system. He went ahead to say that Bitcoin and Ethereum are controlled by China, referring to the large concentration of crypto mining farms in Asian countries. So why this is important is because Ripple also wrote a letter to government, right? To I don't know what the word was anymore. Not to court, to whatever. They wrote a letter to the government, and what was in it, and what was so special about it, is that they applied and tried to show the world that Ripple and XRP and how they're doing everything is so completely different from these other cryptocurrencies, and they should also be considered differently all the time. I don't know how they're doing it though. Like, I don't know how the world is viewing them from a bureaucracy point of view. I just know that they should be counted differently, and if everything goes right, they'll get the recognition very, very soon as being completely different than the rest. Ripple XRP Bulls awoke. Money tap to use XRapid. I just found this interesting because the money tap situation we already discussed in quite a far detail, but now they're saying that the bulls have awoken. When I looked at XRP price though, we're minus 5%, minus 0.5% on the daily, minus 4.5% on the XRP to BTC though, because BTC is up 4.5%, a little bit above 10K, and XRP is still hovering at around 32 cents. The bulls have not really awoken as I would have expected after reading the article and the title most specifically. What is true though is that these bulls are really preparing themselves. They're putting themselves into a corner right here, just trying to form a very great stampede by going with tens of thousands of bulls at once, really pumping it up hard. But I don't think it's one specific partnership or announcement that we're waiting for. I think it's really just the good due time that BTC gives us. Because right now, yeah, guys, it's not looking like this is waiting for a news announcement. It's really looking like we're waiting for BTC to show us the cryptocurrency season again. And then once BTC has shown us Bitcoin season, the altcoins come back up with altcoin season, different than we saw in 2017, because now we have real products and real users and real use case instead of just ideas, white papers, visions, hype, and that sort of stuff. This year will definitely be greater and heavier and weirder than we saw a couple of years ago. But also, I think the margins that we're looking at are going to be way greater. Right now, people are not just putting a speculative investment into something they heard once, but people, at least a big amount of people, large amount of people, are going to be investing based on their beliefs in terms of what we can achieve with a certain crypto, the use cases they've already had, the amount of users they have, how good they've been performing profit-wise, what they're doing in their plans for the coming couple of months, what they've done in their plans, how it's all coming along. And some of these bigger players, hopefully and most likely, will be playing with billions of dollars in deciding this all. Instead of just risking some billions of dollars into a random ass crypto, they're really doing this now with a more thought out approach. And yes, this could definitely be very interesting. So it's also in the same sense here. Will this awaken the bulls, right? The SBI situation and how it's all going. Because SBI is huge and SBI is bulls deep in Ripple. The SBI consortium has 60 banks behind it. Imagine all of these banks implementing MoneyTap. MoneyTap greater than XRP. The negative trash people write about XRP is starting to look very stupid. If you're not bullish or holding XRP, you need a lobotomy ASAP. But will this awaken the bulls? Well, although we saw some bullish wave arising from MoneyTap incorporating XRP, others related the revival of price to the mentioning of XRP by SBI head. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be the cause of price movement, given the role of Yoshitaka within the Ripple circles and his bullish comments on XRP. With the cryptocurrency space being haunted by regulatory concerns, Ripple's senior vice president of marketing, Monica Long, told Bloomberg that within an industry, any industry actually, there are responsible actors and bad actors. A good regulatory framework sets up responsible actors to innovate and improve efficiencies in the global financial system. CZ said, again, what we just read about the bull run. SBI VC trade is live but late. I don't actually think that's a big issue. SBI VC is live right now. We can reap all the benefits from it. It's out there. It's gone. The only thing people were kind of complaining about is that the price of XRP is not going up drastically after that SBI VC got live and out there. I still, up to this point, don't think that that's an issue, and I will never count it as one. I think that if your coin is that volatile and that easy to influence with a miner, yes, I'm saying miner because it still is in the grand scheme of things. You know, SBI VC is a huge ordeal, but still minor in what I'm expecting to happen to XRP. If the price of this coin can really fluctuate by 10-20% just because of some of these minor, small little changes and small little innovations, yeah, you know, we might have had to reconsider our investment and our ideas about it not being a fully hype-based project, because that would really do me some harm in terms of the legitness. Again, I'm calling that fake word, even though it's not a word I'm using again, because I think not rising from such a huge development, which is still small in the grand scheme of things, is another goal that we've now met, right? I could put another cross through all these goals that I've been having for XRP and all these visions, all these ideological, whatever, situations. They're all following exactly how I would like them to be. Like, we're progressing harder than ever. That's one box I can tick. We are not fully based upon speculation. We're also basing things upon real use and, you know, the longer term instead of the shorter term, if you guys get me. So we're not focusing at all on what's been happening today, but we're looking at it from what's happening over a longer period of time. And after a couple of, let's say, months, we look back and say, all right, what has this done, and all that type of stuff. We're looking at it all. We're noticing which months and which innovations are really important for price and which ones are important for progress, which are important for Ripple specifically, and how it's all connected to Swift. Everything is just coming together really nicely right now, and I think this is all great for building a good vision. And also, it's great that it's happening right now and not increasing the price, because it actually gives you another opportunity to buy on the low. Right here, 32 cents for XRP. If you have your later strategy in, make sure you go ahead and do whatever you want. I mean, I told you guys many times what I am doing in buying my XRP. You always got to be safe with buying cryptocurrencies, as they're still a risk. Again, this is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes only, as I'm teaching you guys some things about cryptocurrency, teaching you guys some things about finance, hopefully most of the time, and you can do with it whatever you want. I'm never going to tell you guys to buy or sell a coin. I'm just reporting on what I'm doing. The reason for that is they're all speculative to a certain extent still. Everything can go wrong, and most of the time everything does go wrong. Not in investing though, guys. Hopefully this is all going to go work out well. We're hoping to see the moon with XRP to $12.90 is what we're hoping for at one point in the future. It's definitely doable. We did a theory and a case study on that. I think it's all going to be fine, guys. Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure you press the like button if you did. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.